So if you started a recruitment agency or you have an established business, or even if you're thinking about starting an agency, this video could be for you. Now, a good number of clients to acquire in your first month would be 10. I would try and get 30 in your first month if you really went hard. Now, before you think, oh, 30 is so much, I don't even get 30 clients in a year, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to explain what I mean by clients very quickly so I can make it clear and we can set the foundation of this video. So a client is someone we can say that signs your terms of business. Yeah. To me, that's not a client. Someone that you make money from is actually a client. So how do you get 10 clients? Yeah. It's not a pie in the sky number. If I said, let's get 5 clients, you're in a dangerous position where 5 of them you might not make money from. Yeah. Sadly, recruitment business as a whole is a numbers game. So if you got 10, 8 of them can be bad, 1 of them can be okay, and 1 of them can be good. Yeah. Same if you got 30, you might end up with 25 being bad, and you might get 4 good ones and then one really good one. Yeah. If you get 5, they might all be bad. So you must aim for a number that's, you can convert and it shows a true reflection of the market. Now, the first thing you want to do, I'm a broken record, but you must pick a niche that works really well. Yeah. And when I say really well, it's profitable, you can make money from, and there is a demand. Recruitment is all supply and demand. There's nothing else to it. There's nothing else to say, oh, if I do this with my website and I make it fancy, people are going to come to me. If I do really nice LinkedIn posts, people are going to come to me and say, yeah, can you help me recruit? I don't have a need, but help me. It's just supply and demand. Right place, right time. That's all it is. So, easiest method to me, again, a broken record, would be cold emailing. Now, how many emails do you have to send to get 10 clients? Now, if you follow like the 2 to 8 rule or the method, there's a video on it on my channel. Go and have a look. It's called the 2 to 8 rule. There's 2 videos on it. One is a recently updated one. Go ahead and watch that. I might put it in the top right, so you can just click that now. But how to get 10 clients, I would recommend you have to get 30. To get 10 clients, you have to send 3,000 emails, touch points. So these are new clients. 3,000 would be the number you have to hit. Yeah. The reason is they convert to a certain amount. Yeah. So if 1% is your conversion rate for your niche, some niches convert well. So if you find one with supply and demand, yeah. So there's a lot of demand, i.e. nurses convert really well. You might get 6 clients from 100 emails, but you're not going to make the placements. So that's important. Now we're just talking about clients here. We're not talking about anything like that in terms of what you're going to make the placements on. But to get the clients, you have to be aiming for 3,000 emails. Yeah. So 3,000 different clients. Now, the number one thing you have to look at is there 3,000 clients in my niche? If you pick up, I don't know, something that's very, Christmas elves or something, circus clowns. There are jobs for circus clowns, by the way. There's probably about 60 jobs on Indeed, maybe. So you couldn't actually, that's not a niche you can actually go into. Yeah. You could look at events management and broaden that out, So if you are picking a niche, make sure there are 3,000 clients that you could availably message. That doesn't mean they got live jobs. That means they're just there in the market. Yeah. So I'll give you another example, like fire engineers. There's a massive demand, but there's not many jobs for it, essentially. So you might struggle with that. So you have to bring in something else, like a building surveyor, something around buildings as a whole, to broaden out your niche or your job titles that you're recruiting for in that niche to hit that number. So that's the first thing you want to look at. Then again, you want to look at if there's agencies in there. Again, that 2 to 8 video will make this a bit more apparent. So is there agencies recruiting? If there's agencies in it, if there's competition, that's a good thing, because they're obviously keeping afloat. They're obviously making money from it. And the money is in niche agencies, not so much where staffing agency for healthcare, we recruit for IT. Niche is where the money is, yeah? So going back to that, if you send 3,000 emails and you don't get 10 clients, you've probably done something wrong. So you need to reverse engineer it. Not so much you've done something wrong. Are your emails bouncing? Are they going to the right person? Are you contacting the HR managers? Yeah? These methods itself all come down to how you set up and what you aim for, rather than, oh, I'm just going to plucking something out of thin air and then saying, Oh, I want to recruit for that. Oh, that's good. Oh, I'm a software developer. Let me recruit for that. It's big fees. That's something where you're going to think, okay, you might have to send 25,000 emails to get one client. So every niche is different. Every business is different. It's just business as a whole. Supply and demand is different through different times of the year. But if you keep a consistent funnel of emails going out outreach wise, you're going to pick up clients. Let's say you send 3,000, you get 4 clients. One of them's good and you make money. Now you need to repeat that. So next month you might send 6,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 or more. And then you can kind of see, okay, I can quantify this into numbers now. I need clients because I've run out, I've made the placements and I've got no more jobs. How much do I have to do? The only way you're going to find out, I can't tell you how much you have to send. The only way you're going to do is go to market, and the market will tell you how many emails you have to send to genuinely convert. The numbers may vary because different times of the year, different job roles, some clients, and it's important to do follow-ups because some clients will get your email. It's very dynamic. I get your email and you say, no, I've got 4 interviews later. I don't need any more candidates. Let's say I interview all those 4 people the next 2 weeks and they're all bad and I don't hire any. They're not going to think, oh, what was that recruitment agency? But if you get an email back, follow-up, and you say, actually, I do need help. So it's important to have the follow-ups. It's not counted in the 3,000, but 3,000 separate first touch points, and then obviously follow-ups with those will usually convert well. So I hope this video has been helpful and gave you some idea of what to look for when you're looking for 10 clients in your first 30 days.